Hey everybody, I'm jumping on here real quick to kind of give you an update of what's going on. My stomach decided to basically be a nasty little thing. So that in the factor, Jerry has been spending the last couple of hours on her phone, communicating between her sisters and her two besties to continuously keep up with the birthday plans of who's doing what and where everybody's staying and all that fun stuff. And I'm sorry if my hair looks like it's a little disheveled. Um, when I'm working around the house, I don't worry about trying to keep it neat because I'm home. I'm not out in the general public. But anyhow, I am in my space, whatever you want to call this, um, and I'm cleaning up my desk because my desk has been becoming my dumping grounds. I've been dumping stuff from Wish, stuff from Amish country, just generalized everything as being that's mine that I have no real place for that I kind of want in here has been dumped in here. But I've been cleaning it, so let me see if I can give you a quick review or a quick look. Anybody who's seen behind me when I'm blogging knows that this area behind me right here is usually got a pile of stuff. Well, right now the pile of stuff has been moved so I can clean my desk. Let me just continue to pan. If you notice over here, I've got a couple of drawers open, and one of the cubbies doesn't have this drawer because I'm working on cleaning it up and organizing it. And that's the drawer I want to talk to you about because it's my oh, I forgot I had these things drawer. But anyhow, I've slowly cleaned up this area. All this stuff right here goes back over here, except for maybe the perpetual calendars. This is like my hand sanitizing, couple books, my little stand that I've been using because this phone doesn't like my tripod. And to use my tripod, I would have to take the Casely case, the recharging case. I have to take my phone out of there, which no big deal. But in my drawer of, I'm just gonna try to hold this drawer up. Hopefully everything doesn't slide out. If you can see it, it's got like a bunch of little plastic bags and whatnot, and then a little blue coin bag. Yes, it's coins. It's not just like, oh, I had a pocket full of change, throw it in the drawer. No. I'm going to read you the list of coins. I have a number of Australian coins. Coins from Australia. 5 $2 coins, 2 $1 coins, a $1 bill from Australia. 7 50-cent pieces. 2 of them are Commonwealth Games. 2 Commonwealth Games and 1 silver coin. 4 20-cent pieces. I'm not going to read you all how many I have each, but I've got a couple 10-cent pieces, 5-cent pieces, 2 cent, and 1 cent. And you're thinking to yourself, 2 cent? Yes. Australia has a coin for 2 cents. Odd, but that's Australia. Then I have, of course, my German coins. I have a 5 Deutschmark coin, a 2 Deutschmark coin, a 1 Deutschmark coin, a couple 50 what they call a 50 PF, and I can't remember what the word PF was. I'm pretty sure someone who lives closer to Germany or knows the currency better than I do would know what PF means. But I have 50 PF, 10 PF, 5 PF, 2 PF, 1 PF. I think we're the only country that does not do a 2-cent coin. But then I have a couple coins from Mexico. Jerry actually went online and looked up how much each of these are worth, which they're not really worth a lot to the common person, but to somebody who collects currency from around the world, they're worth more than what they actually are worth. But I have 1 Mexican peso. The reason why I say Mexican peso is because the Philippines, which I have coins from the Philippines, are also called pesos. So there's the the Mexican peso, and then there's the Filipino peso. But I have a couple coins from Canada, a whole bunch of coins from here in America. I've got like a 1917 dime. I've got a 58, a 48, a 45, a 43, and a 42 wheat penny. Of course, I've got like a couple half dollars, a couple actual silver dollar coins, and one or two Sacagaweas that aren't on this list because I've added them since this list. Then I've got a 25 cent and a 10 cent Netherlands coin. And then, of course, miscellaneous, I have a Belgian 5 franc, an Austrian 10 Groschen, Grochen. I want to spell that so you guys know what I'm trying to say. A 5 cent piece from Haiti, a 500 Italian lira, and then one, and I think it's British, but I'm not sure. It's a 20p, and I think it's from Britain. Now, most of these coins that I have, I've collected over the years. A bunch of them, especially the Italian coin, the Belgian coin, and the Netherlands coin, I found in the attic of a house that we lived in Germany when my dad was stationed there. Now, in the attic of this house that I'm talking about, we found a trunk. And at first, we were like, maybe this is our landlord's trunk. And we brung it down and showed it to them. And they're like, no, it was left behind by the previous tenant. And we were like, well, can you get a hold of them so we can return it to them? And they're like, no, we don't know where they are. We don't know where they went. And from what I remember, my dad was like, well, do you want this trunk? It's technically in your home. It's technically yours. And they're like, no, you can have whatever's in it. We popped it open, found these coins. We found a lot of little collector's type stuff. Coins, a couple flags, a couple other different items, and I can't remember what they were because that was 40 years ago. I just remember the coins because I still have them. So I was kind of like, I opened this drawer to try to organize it and clean it up. Found all those coins, and I went, what? And then I found my paperwork and went, oh, yes, all these coins I've been holding on to for 40 years. Don't know how much they're really worth, except for face value. I think the numerical value of each one of those, Jerry looked up and found the numerical value, and they're not worth much on the open market. Some of them are out of circulation, but they're not worth more than $1 or $2. I'm pretty sure if I were to take them to some sort of collector's convention or something like that, the American coins might be worth a lot to a collector, but the foreign coins here in the States wouldn't be worth much. And the factor that the European coins, most of the countries in Europe nowadays don't use the old coins. They use the the euro. I've heard, and I'm not 100% positive, but I can. Liz, you might be able to answer this better than I could. Is it true that I've heard that there are several nations in Europe that are going back to their old currency because of the devaluation of the euro? Because that's what I heard. I just want your take of what you heard. I've heard that the UK, may be going back to their old pound. I'm not sure about the stories I heard about Germany and France going back to their old Deutschmark and franc. So, Liz, if you can update me on that, that would be great. This video may not get out until tomorrow, but I figured I'd just jump on for a quick update of what's going on. Yes, this is a Mountain Dew in my hand. I'm trying to limit myself to, I think this is my first one, and it's already close to 3 o'clock. I don't have a working clock in here, darn it. It's close to 3 o'clock, so this may be my only one, because after this I might be just drinking tea because of my various issues that are creeping up on me, and I think that's because of the fact that I drank too much soda while in Ohio. So, anyhow, um, I will probably do more updates on what's going on around the house throughout the day, depending on what's going on. May or may not get one more later on tonight that I may combine with this one to make one long video, unless it's too long. This is only 10 minutes, so maybe. Anyhow, yeah, that's what our progress is today. I calculated that I have at least 6, maybe 9 days to get the house organized for Jerry's birthday. Now, right now, the word is everybody's staying here, but after thought, after contemplating on especially one particular person who's coming in, she has allergens to smoke and cats, which my house has got a cat, and the smoke creeps through the vents. So unless I can get the house totally aired out and refreshed, basically, before that particular person comes here, they may stay here. They may get a hotel room for a night or two just because of that person's health. But the thought is that 2 of our guests, one of them said she'll drink socially. The other one is trying to stay away from alcohol in general. So it's like, I'm kind of like, okay, it's good that you're planning for a hotel room for your one friend who has her allergies, but I would prefer, if people are going to be drinking, that they have a place to crash here and hopefully not have problems. Now, if the one friend, I don't want to name names, and that's Jerry Ann's department, if her one friend does not drink, and she's the one who's going to be staying at the hotel, fine and dandy, she can drive herself there, or I can drive her there if I'm home and not needing to go to work the next day, which I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. My current schedule looks like I will be working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If that's the case, I will probably miss out on the birthday, and might not be able to enjoy any alcohol consumption because of work. Of course, last time Jerry had family out here and we had alcohol, I woke up the next day after consuming probably the equivalency of a bottle, maybe a bottle and a half of mead, which is basically a wine bottle. I don't know how many liters that is. And I wasn't drinking just mead. I had a couple glasses of mead. I had a couple glasses of my concoction, which is basically peach Chambord, vodka, orange juice, and grape juice. You know, my one sister-in-law was like, not really floored, but she had maybe a glass and a half of my concoction before she started feeling the punch, basically. And now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if they want me to make that again, which means I have to get into my closet and see what kind of supplies I need. I know I'll need the grape juice and the I use Sunny Delight. And I think it's that sugar level in the Sunny Delight and grape juice that make you think, oh, this is going to be all right. Then all of a sudden the alcohol content kind of goes, gotcha. But anyhow, I'm going to continue working in here and see what happens. I'll go ahead and put my regular ending just in case I don't add to this, since it's almost 15 minutes. If you enjoyed this simple, basic update vlog, whatever you want to call it, give it a thumbs up. Any questions or comments that go ahead and put them down there. If I can answer them, I'll answer them. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, go ahead and put your comments in there. And, well, if you're a new subscriber, or you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that little button down there somewhere, and the bell will come up. And once you hit that bell, YouTube will let you know. I'm sorry, I'm pulling around with a bag. YouTube will let you know when I put in a new video. Until next time, have a good day. Bye.